Oh, Mance here, and today I'd like to talk to you about this AT-AT driver project. I've got the helmet pretty much ready to paint. There might be a couple little areas here and there. In fact, you know what? There are a couple little, I don't know if you can see that, little tiny things I gotta fix there with some spot filler. But it's just about ready to paint. I took some 5-minute epoxy, actually, and just coated the entire inside of the helmet with some epoxy. I was thinking about, whoa, focus there, bud. I was thinking about trying to, do some fiberglassing, but I don't know, I just used the epoxy instead. I'm not too worried about this. Like, I don't plan on dropping this. Oh god, I just jinxed it. But I mean, it's really, really sturdy. I mean, I glued the thing together. I reinforced all the seams with epoxy to begin with, then the epoxy putty, or the epoxy sculpt, filled in any sort of gaps. So, I mean, this thing's really stuck together quite well. But there are like no print lines on here anymore whatsoever. This thing's just about ready to paint. And I've also started working on the chest box. So I found, a file on Thingiverse for a TIE Pilot chest box. But what was nice about that particular file is all the chest box components were individually modeled. It's not just, the chest box with all the toggles and greeblies and everything on it. So I can modify this to be an AT-AT driver chest box quite easily. Started kind of sanding it down using the file, right? One of these guys across where the seams are. By using the file, it's going to be perfectly flat. If you use sandpaper at this point, it might be lumpier. So using the file is what you want to do. But that's where we stand today, and thanks for tuning in.